And now, your Billy Wood Honda forecast first.
The occasional cloud cover has returned as promised across the region. A check of the high-resolution visible satellite. The occasional mid-level clouds, but mainly just high. And it's been a very pleasant afternoon. Expecting overnight lows tonight to fall back into the low 50s. Upper 40s are not out of the question. And then we'll look for cloud cover through the daytime hours tomorrow with afternoon highs approaching the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. That's your forecast first at 4.
Live from the NBC 10 Broadcast Center, this is your ArkLaMiss news source. Voted best newscast and best weather. This is NBC 10 News, first at 4.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us for your First at 4. I'm Cindy Langston with your South Arkansas News. Our top story at this hour, an El Dorado family is fighting to give their 4-year-old the life she deserves. Our J.W. Meisenheimer has that story.
Landry Jo Steele is the bright and joyful daughter of Jessica and Clayton Steele. Landry was born with her umbilical cord wrapped around her neck 3 times, which caused a loss of air leading to damage to the center of her brain. She pulled through, but has remained in a body with the physical capabilities of an 8-month-old.
She can't use her arms and her legs. She can't use her hands very good to grab, but she communicates with her hands. She can tell you all of her colors by pointing at them. You can tell her to hand you a color, and she'll hand you that one. When she gets mad, she lets you know. Her sisters know that well. She truly loves going to school, which we don't have a problem getting her here. We have a problem getting her to go home.
But there's hope Landry's life could change after her family learned of a procedure that could make things right.
She'll go into a machine for an hour a day for 28 days, and it kind of looks like an MRI machine, and the electromagnetics on both sides will regrow the damaged part of her brain. My hope for Mexico is that she will be able to use her muscles. She'll be able to use her legs, her hands, her, everything. And I believe that God has been working in Landry since day one. She is a miracle baby. I believe that she's going to do big things in life. This wouldn't be possible without the donations from our town.
Landry's family will begin their journey on February 26th. The treatment is expected to last until March 28th. Jessica tells us that they would appreciate any donations for the cause and prayers that the treatment will be a success. Reporting in Parker's Chapel for your ArkLaMiss news source, I'm J.W. Meisenheimer.
Changing gears now, the El Dorado Police Department needs your help locating a missing woman. Take a good look at the picture we're going to put up on your screen. Kimberly Simmons stayed at the Salvation Army yesterday, but did not return after she checked out. She's currently without her necessary medication. Simmons stands at 5'3" tall and weighs around 200 pounds. She was last seen wearing a gray jacket and blue sweatpants. If you have any information on Miss Simmons' whereabouts, contact authorities at the number shown on your screen. Well, if you've ever wanted to learn more about the community, education, economic development, hospitality, or anything happening in Union County government, now is your chance. Union County Leadership Program, or ULEAD, is a 10-month program put on by the Chamber of Commerce with a focus on identifying and developing future leaders. Through a series of retreats, sessions, and activities, class members build close relationships as they learn about issues that can affect our local community. The class meets on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, and it's a great opportunity to get involved in the community.
So I feel like this program is important for the county because it helps identify who the future leaders are, but it's for anybody who thinks that they want to learn more about the community or more about leadership skills.
The deadline to register for the class is February the 21st by the end of the business day. You can register by going on the Chamber of Commerce's Facebook page, their website, or the office. If you have any questions, contact Caitlin Rigdon at the email on your screen. In a traffic alert tonight, Highway 82 business between Highway 167 and Industrial Road in Union County will be completely shut down one night next week. Make plans now because the road will close Tuesday, February the 20th at 5:30 and will not reopen until Wednesday the 21st at around 7 in the morning. The closure is due to a sewer main installation. Traffic will be detoured to Highways 167 and 82 with the assistance of law enforcement. And new information at this hour. Yesterday, Governor Sanders appointed a new chair of the Post-Prison Transfer Board. Lona McCaslin was the newest member of the Board of Corrections. She's replacing Jamal Jones, who resigned earlier this month. Jones had been the center of controversy stemming from Benton City Records. He'd been fired from the city's police department back in 2018 for an alleged violation of law enforcement code of ethics. McCaslin has served as a prosecuting attorney in Lonoke County from 1998 to 2008 and also served as special justice on the state Supreme Court. In consumer news now, it's a financial toll many Arkansans are feeling, an increase in insurance rates, and hundreds are talking about it online. It seems like a lot of people are chiming in because, of course, it affects a lot of people. Talisha Hampton spent time talking with several folks trying to manage the increases. Let's hear what challenges they're facing.
I would love for the rates to come back down and to be reasonable.
Dorjane Beckhafer is just one of hundreds in Arkansas who is seeing their insurance rate spike.
It's huge. We just went through our budget and got rid of things that we didn't need.
Last month, the Arkansas Insurance Department sent a letter to the Arkansas legislature about the burden Arkansans are going through with property insurance rates for personal and commercial coverage increasing. One of the reasons they say over the past year, data showed storm-related claim expenses had a significant financial impact on companies in the state. Insurers paid over $489 million for claims related to the March tornado. In addition to other severe weather events like large amounts of hail, Beckhamer says last year she was with Farm Bureau, but left after seeing a spike.
I was paying total for my house and my cars, and I have multiple cars and lots of kids, about $1,100 a month. I told them to cancel my insurance because I thought I could find it cheaper somewhere else.
But that did not happen.
I ended up with State Farm, where I'm now paying $2,000 a month for the same coverage that I was getting for $1,100 a month.
As for Heather Outler, she says they saw a rise in her auto insurance with Allstate, where they were paying around $300 last year.
Now it's gotten to the point it's $428 a month. It's harder for us to make the payment.
Included in the department's letter, it says going forward, the state will allow a mandatory endorsement with approved notice to allow actual cash value loss settlement on replacement cost policies for wind and hail damage roofs at age 7. That's opposed to how it previously was. But despite this limitation, they say everyone will likely experience some amount of increase in 2024.
On to health news now. Flu activity in Arkansas is currently marked at very high, hitting an 11 out of 13 on the Arkansas Department of Health's flu scale. The latest report shows 8 people have died from the illness so far this week. That makes it the 48th flu-related death seen in 2023-2024's flu season.
Across the area, continue to see lots of sunshine. Daytime highs have topped back out in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees through the course of the day. Clouds continue to gather tonight ahead of rain chances this weekend. A full look at the forecast as First at 4 continues.